Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Cincinnati Reds vs Chicago Cubs, Washington Nationals vs Philadelphia Phillies, and Los Angeles Dodgers vs San Francisco Giants, which are happening on Thursday, July 29, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Castillo has pitched better of late as he is 2-0 with a 1.40 ERA with 18 walks and 39 strikeouts over his last 6 starts. With that said, he still is just 1-5 on the road and has an ERA of 4.50 in those outings, while averaging less than 5.2 innings per start. The Reds did add a couple of bullpen arms from the Yankees as they acquired Luis Cessa and Justin Wilson Tuesday night, but the fact remains that injuries have taken some key components out of the mix. The Cincinnati Reds enter this game in solid form as they have won 4 of their last 6 games, including a 6-run road victory against the Chicago Cubs in their last game. In that game, Cincinnati's offense was fantastic as it scored 8 runs while recording 11 hits. However, that stellar offensive performance was extremely unexpected since the Reds are averaging 4.84 runs per game, which ranks 8th in the league. Now, Cincinnati will be looking for another offensive explosion in this series finale on Thursday. Luckily, the Reds have won 27 of their first 50 road games as they have looked quite comfortable in opposing ballparks. Chicago ended up falling on Tuesday after winning 2 straight and 3 of their previous 4 games. With the trade deadline looming Friday, fans are wondering who might be dealt in the next couple of days. The Cubs entered Wednesday 4th in the NL Central, 9.5 games behind the Brewers for the top spot in the division. In the NL wild card race, the team stood 8.5 games behind the Padres for the second wild card spot. On Tuesday, Rafael Ortega, run, was the lone player with 2 hits for the Cubs in the loss. Anthony Rizzo, his 14th, Patrick Wisdom, his 15th, and Chris Bryant, his 18th, each homered in a losing effort. Adbert Alzolay, 4-11, took the loss on the mound as he allowed 4 runs on 7 hits, with no walks and 4 strikeouts over 5 innings of work. My betting advice for that game is to pick Chicago Cubs. These are all meaningful games for the Phillies, who are attempting to catch the Mets atop the NL East. It's going to be very difficult for the Nationals in this doubleheader, considering they have 4 players on the COVID list including Trey Turner. The Phillies have feasted on the Nationals pitching this season, averaging 5.4 runs in the 10 meetings. Furthermore, the Nationals continue to stumble. They have dropped 5 out of their last 6 clashes overall, including a sweep against the last-place Orioles. They have been terrible on the road where they have lost 8 out of their last 9 clashes. The pitching order has yet to be determined. The Nationals are having a season to forget and as a result, are looking to trade away some of their key players before the trade deadline. With Max Scherzer unlikely to start the upcoming game, the Nationals will turn to Paolo Espino as their starter, who has only started 7 games for the team and allowed 21 runs this season. In addition, Espino is allowing a .258 expected opponent batting average, a .464 expected opponent slugging percentage, and a 4.39 expected ERA, which are all concerning numbers. Vince Velasquez will be on the hill for the 21st time of the season in this one. Velasquez was shelled in his latest effort, yielding 6 runs including 2 home runs in only 2.1 frames against the Braves, and took the loss to bring his record to 2-3. The veteran right-hander is wildly inconsistent and will give up HRs. He enters with a 5.54 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP in 79.2 innings of action on the year. Velasquez has squandered 7 runs in 8.1 innings against the Nationals this season and is 2-2 with a 5.13 ERA in 47.1 career innings against the foes. The Phillies conclude an 8-game homestand in this one. They won 2 of 4 versus the Braves prior to this series. They trail the Mets by only 3.5 games for the top spot in what should be a thrilling finish. They have lost 1 series all month. My betting advice for that game is to pick Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. Both teams are kicking the tires on some potential acquisitions for the stretch run, and it remains to be seen what may transpire in the next 48 hours. As it stands, the Dodgers are getting healthier with Clayton Kershaw, Corey Seager and Corey Knebel on the way back in the near future. Los Angeles has had their issues against the Giants this season, with San Francisco taking 3 straight and 4 of the last 5 meetings entering Wednesday. The Giants are getting by with pitching and timely offense, but it's tough to keep the Dodgers in check for extended periods. Los Angeles has the best team ERA in baseball at 3.22, even though the Dodgers are without 3 of their starters Clayton Kershaw, Trevor Bauer and Dustin May. Los Angeles has the second best team whip at 1.12 and opposing hitters are averaging only .213 at the plate against Dodgers pitching, which is second in baseball. Julio Urias is leading Los Angeles in wins with 12, and the leading active pitcher in strikeouts is Urias with 132. Getting the nod on the mound Thursday for Los Angeles will be David Price. The veteran southpaw is 4-0 with a 3.35 ERA and 39 strikeouts. The Los Angeles lineup has dropped slightly in production as the Dodgers are 13th in team batting average at .242, 8th in slugging percentage at .422, but have still scored the second most runs with 526. First baseman Max Muncy has been the most productive hitter for the Dodgers. Muncy is leading Los Angeles in home runs with 22 and RBIs with 59. Third baseman Justin Turner has 16 doubles, 18 home runs and 58 RBIs. However, the Dodgers are playing without slugger Mookie Betts, who had 25 doubles and 14 home runs before going down injured. San Francisco won their second straight and their fourth in 6 games as they earned a win in a pitcher's duel Tuesday night. The Giants went into Wednesday night's action holding a 3-game edge over the Dodgers for the top spot in the division and look to extend that lead. In Tuesday's contest, Austin Slater, run, and Buster Posey, run, RBI, each had 2 hits to lead the way offensively. Logan Webb didn't factor in the decision as he threw 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 3 hits with 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Tyler Rogers, 2-1, earned the win with a scoreless 8, allowing 2 hits and striking out 1, while Jake McGee worked a 1-2 to 3 ninth for his 21st save. Johnny Cueto is on the hill for the Giants as he logs his 17th start of the year in this contest. He is 6'5 with a 4.09 ERA, a 1.261 whip, 17 walks and 77 strikeouts over 88 innings of work on the year. Cueto didn't factor in the decision in his last start, which came at home against the Pirates Friday night. He threw 5 innings, allowing 3 runs on 3 hits with 1 walk and 7 strikeouts in a game the Giants dropped 6-4. At home this season, Cueto is 5'3 with a 3.42 ERA, a 1.063 whip, 7 walks and 47 strikeouts over 52.2 innings in 9 starts. Cueto makes his 24th career start against the Dodgers in this contest. He comes in 8-9 with a 3.92 ERA, a 1.17 whip, 36 walks and 117 strikeouts over 133.1 innings of work this season. Cueto is 21-15 with a 3.84 ERA, a 1.261 whip, 88 walks and 269 strikeouts over 330.2 innings in 54 career starts at Oracle Park. My betting advice for that game is to pick Los Angeles Dodgers. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.